Thank you from the bottom of my heart. God, I love you guys. And I love you guys. And my family, my wife Vanessa, our daughters Natalia and Gianna, thank you guys for all your sacrifice. For all the hours I spent in the gym working and training. And Vanessa, you holding down the family the way that you have. I can't, there's no way that I can thank you enough for that. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And what can I say? Mamba out.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Rob. Welcome to Sports Talk with Rob. I got another video for y'all, man. And today's video, man, y'all can see from the background, is all about my man's Kobe Bryant, man. Kobe Bryant birthday just passed. It was August 23rd. I wanted to make a video on his birthday, but things ain't planned out that way. But I'm here now, and I got to make this video dedicated to my favorite player of all time, Kobe Bryant, man. Mama forever. Love you and miss you. But I want to introduce my guest, man. It's my homeboy, CJ.
Yo, what it do? What it do?
What up, though, my boy? How you doing?
Man, I'm all right, living. How you feeling, man?
I'm good, man. We're going to be reacting to a video, man. Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce. They took a tour of the Mamba room.
Keep looking at this place, the more I'm impressed with just the place. Mm-hmm. And we've been in here before, you know what I'm saying?
Let's go to the Mamba room.
Y'all see it?
We got to go to the Mamba room.
Bean turned out to be everybody's like Jordan. To like how we see Jordan, That's what Bean turned out to be. People didn't know, man. His style early on, man, didn't get accepted to a lot of old heads. He had to go through a bunch of shit, man. A lot of people don't even know what Cole been through, boy. He had to keep fighting to be persistent, be consistent with who he and what he wanted to be. And his style at the beginning, in the beginning when we came through this shit, man, it was all about team and ball movement and all that. And, he was an ISO player and wanted one-on-one game, and he had to really learn how to not just create a style for himself, but then I felt like when Phil came, Phil's offense was actually predicated for Kobe's game. The Dale Harris game coming down, the same sets that he was running for like Nick Van Exel.
Kevin Garnett, he just made some good points. Very good points, bro. First point he made, he talked about how Kobe went through a lot of shit because it's type of player he was. Come from a time where, it's all about, like he said, ball movement, give it to the big guy, things like that. And the only person that we really saw that was like dominant in the ISO, was Jordan. I felt like it was a time where, you wasn't Jordan, you couldn't do what Jordan do. And especially for Kobe coming out so young, like he came out the gate feeling like, I'm already better most of the guys in the NBA. Ain't nobody gonna tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
And also, another good point he said, he mentioned Phil Jackson. And I've been on the record saying, like, I don't care how people might feel about Phil Jackson. I ain't really gotta, he said some things I don't agree about, but I think Phil Jackson is the greatest coach of all time. When he coached Jordan, he had to convince Jordan to use your players if you want to win championship. Your style of play is not going to work. You know what I'm saying? If you're not going to use your teammates, like he just said about Kobe. With the triangle. That system was really just for he said it fit better for big men that could pass the ball. But he also helped elevate Kobe's career. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things. And it's crazy. A lot of things Phil taught Jordan to do, he taught Kobe to do. Like, what's your thoughts with Kevin Garnett said?
I mean, right there. I agree with you wholeheartedly, but I will say I give Kobe 1,000,000% credit on just being persistent and knowing who the hell you are. Like, that's another thing a lot of people miss. Like, even though the man had certain rules that he followed because it's a game, it's a team sport. But at the end of the day, when you know you that nigga, can't nobody take that shit from you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And Kobe, that's basically what he was preaching. If you know you got that shit inside of you, pull it out of you. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? If you know you that nigga, show everybody you that nigga. And prove everybody wrong. That Indiana series is the perfect example. They thought he was younger. They thought he didn't know as much. They thought just because they had Shaq, who was the MVP at the time, hey, yo, give it to the big man, work it throughout the team. Kobe, like, nah. They double and triple and teaming him every single time he touched the ball. Somebody else got to step up, and that somebody's going to be me.
Yeah. Kobe used to tell Shaq, when Shaq used to beg for the ball, he was like, hey, Kobe, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm open. He was like, all right, cool, but get this rebound though. Like,
right. Like, Shaq,
you
you
know,
sitting there talking about you open, get it off the fucking rebound.
yeah. And a lot of people took that like, oh, he's a ball hog. Like, no, he was just like Jordan, bro. If he see you not, if you was a player and he see you wasn't working either just as hard or harder than him, he didn't trust you in game time situations. You know what I'm
Why
saying?
should he?
Because he never seen you work on these, you know what I'm saying, these type of plays. You know what I'm
Exactly. Like, and I'm glad you said that, because why would I trust you?
saying?
You've given me no reason to. And I mean, don't get me wrong, Kobe had a lot of good teammates that showed him and gave him a reason to pass the ball. But at the same time, I don't care if I got somebody to pass the ball to or not. If I
Right.
know I can make this because I practice this 1.5 million times, I don't know what you do, but I practice this for a fact. I'm
Right.
gonna be the one to shoot this shit. Fuck y'all. I definitely agree with what KG was saying. Like, he definitely needed Phil, but at the end of the day, to go along again with what he was saying, Kobe was an ISO player. He had to go through some shit.
Yeah.
You gotta show everybody you that nigga before you can just claim that you are.
Facts.
Eddie Jones and them, it was a whole nother beast when he got with Phil. It was a whole nother beast, and it was like 2.0 version of where Phil actually fucked up in Chicago. He brought to LA with a bigger and dominant center, and he had a two guard that he could actually take that same Tex Winters offense and make it work, because it's really built for a big who can pass. You know what I'm saying? Big who can pass, like Walton.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? Kareem, anybody who could drop it off. And they made it work with their personnel in LA, man. And yeah, Cole fell in love because it mirrored everything Michael had went through. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But man, once he hit the triangle offense, it was a different Kobe after that. You agree? Without a doubt?
Without a doubt.
He looked more comfortable.
He looked more comfortable. It was too unpredictable.
Right.
Because he made it more good. He made it more cracking because he could play all the spots in the triangle.
Facts. And then Cole actually understood how it worked. You know what I'm saying? From watching him come in and force things. As soon as Dale Harris left, and Phil came in there, he looked under control. He was a lot more poised. He didn't look like he had like you can see the real investment in the Lakers in him, and he had the investment in himself to actually correlate a game that actually fit with the triangle offense, man. Made him a totally different player. After that, every coach that came in there had to adopt some type of triangle offense with it, right?
Hey, he got the second most iconic shoe behind him.
Man, Lord, people don't even know what the 24 stand for.
Another good point, bro. We was talking about basically Phil Jackson again, because you just said, bro, once that triangle offense came, bro, Kobe was more relaxed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, shit. That's why he was able to become an all-star coming off a bench. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At 19 years old, bro. And one thing you gotta give credit to Phil, bro. Like, you know, sometimes you'll see you have them coaches like where, you know, sometimes a coach could be a player downfall, especially, you know, you're talking about old school coach. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times the old school coach don't know how to adapt to the game. I feel like even though Phil Jackson, he still probably had his old school ways, but he saw the type of players that he had. And I felt like, man, having like guys like Kobe, Shaq, you know what I'm saying, things and players like that, you know, it kind of like forced them to really adapt to the game. All right, we're going to do, you know what I'm saying, we're going to stick with that I know, you know what I'm saying, but, you know, we need to mix it with your style of play. Same thing we did to Jordan. Like, Jordan, I ain't saying that you cannot average 30 points a game, but you need to understand clutch moments, you want to use your players. All right. I want you to play freely, but I also want you to play smart. Same thing with Kobe. That's why when you hear people say Kobe got to, talk about Kobe IQ, I really feel like a lot of that had to do with Kobe, of course, because he's a smart player, but a lot of that had to do with Phil. You know what I'm saying? That's why shit, when Phil and Kobe was going at it, you know what I'm saying? That's why to me, outside looking in, I feel like maybe that was the reason why it was so easy for them to like, you know what I'm saying, to get back together.
And Phil Jackson, he unlike a lot of coaches, I think there's only two who probably could do it. Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich are probably the two best coaches at getting inside a player's head. Like, they can really convince you that what they're saying is gospel. And it's not even just because of their previous track record of winning. It's just the fact, I don't know how they get, I don't know what they do. I'm not in their locker rooms. But however they do it, it works, and it's been working for a long, long time.
Yeah.
Like, he was able to, like you said, convince Mike and convince Kobe. Those type of mentalities, you can't tell them shit.
Nope.
So for them to be able to like have the mindset to want to listen to Phil Jackson out of all people,
and understanding that was a sign to everybody that he was a step above 23. If y'all even got that.
That's why he went with 24.
That's why he went 24, and that was a shot at Mike. Straight up, like, nigga, I'm better than you, and really stood on it. And if you look at every goal or every record that Mike Jordan has had, Kobe chased it. Mike used to talk that shit after 69, and you can't do this and that. Man, I'm trying to tell you, man, go do the science. All you young cats that love Kobe, go do all the work. Go do all the research and science about Kobe, yo. It was all about catching MJ and disappearing MJ and surpassing MJ. That's all 24 was about. Nigga so hard, nigga got 2 numbers retired.
Which one was better? 8 or 24?
24, boy.
24?
24 was smarter. 24, look.
Real quick, bro, who's better, 8 or 24?
Okay. 24 was smarter, 8 was more athletic.
I don't know. 24. 8 or 24.
No, actually, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna go 8 because he still put up the 81 while he had on 8.
I think I'm gonna say 24. Kind of like what KG said, more wiser. Because even Kobe said in an interview when he got one. I think when Powell got there, he learned how to communicate with his players better. Know how to motivate his players better. You know what I'm saying? Be more involved with his players better. So, and shit, bro. And it shows. He shows, bro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. 24 probably is overall better. But me personally, 8, when it just might be just a me thing, like I said. I like players' versions of themselves, like when they are upset and they take everything out on the game. 8 was pissed off.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the time. And I fucked with that. I don't know why. It's just every time he came out, he smelled blood and he was going at your dome every single time you come into the game.
Yeah.
So, I mean, definitely that. But 24, that's a different animal too, because 24 told DeMar DeRozan, don't ever wear no J's in a game no more. In front of me.
Exactly. Hey, shit, that motherfucker saw code. I remember on the free throw line, somebody was talking shit to him. I think it was Gerald Wallace. And Kobe like, yeah, I bet I make this bitch. He'll like, I guess Gerald like, shit. And Kobe was like, oh, you think I won't? All right. Bet 500 grand, nigga. Bet 500 grand right now.
On the free throw?
On the free throw, bro.
Yeah, I remember that clip. I remember that.
He said like it was nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to make $500K tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know that nigga ain't taking the bet. He probably say, "Oh, nigga, shut up, nigga, and fuck you." All right, nigga, don't play with me. Play, nigga.
That's half of his motherfucking salary. He ain't want to do that.
You know, nobody liked 8. Nobody liked 8. 8 was his own demon.
Yeah.
Did nobody like 8? We forget about 8, man. 8 was he was most challenged. You know what I'm saying? People had a problem with him. His shot selection, they thought he was selfish. Then, you know what I'm saying? He went through something, came out of it like reborn on something, real shit. That second code, whole different code. Family oriented, took another route, whole different mentality, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Cole, crazy motherfucker. I'm shocked he only won 1 MVP. You shocked he won 1 MVP?
The league was so deep. Yeah, it's shocking. It is shocking. You in an era with Shaq, Duncan, you, Dirk, AI. It was tough to get that MVP.
He in there though. Every year you won one, you thought, I got a chance to win another one. And that's how you was thinking.
Kobe impact was just his influence. I mean, how you approach the game, his shoes was a great influence. His mentality was a great influence.
You gotta know we was all being motivated off the same things too. And how the younger generation is looking at Kobe, we looking at him like he was just one of us. When you put us in this whole pool of talent and you put all our names in there, you can look at all the names that's in that same, all of them are classic names. All of them was great in their own right or who they were, right? The systems, the teams he played on. Those things makes you legendary and makes the storyline. You talk about storyline a lot of times. That's what really makes this unbelievable because we knew what he was when he first started off at 17. And then for him to end up like this and then be the influential figure for the guys like LeBron, for the D Wades, for the next generation to take over. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is. He was our friend, but to the world, he was their MJ. We look at MJ on how the world looks at Kobe.
Right.
You know, we look at Michael Jordan with a promise of, man, we want to be that, and we're going to chase that. And that's what we were all doing, right? We looked up. We grown now, and the younger generation is looking at Kobe like how we looked at Jordan as from that influence of wanting to be like this, his mentality and all that. You know what I'm saying? If you study both, man, they had rocky starts to their beginnings and you saw the promises, but where they flourished is when they actually gave in to the team aspect of it all and then grew as players, which helped grow them as not just great men, but great businesses and so on and so on, that all of us actually benefited from.
Kobe is the only signature shoe I wore in a game. The only one. I wouldn't wear nobody else's.
But it's great to see him get his flowers for this, man. It's great to see the Hall of Fame give him some type of commemoration like this and his impact on the game, because he has done a lot for the game. I think anytime you have your own brand and you're trying to brand yourself and the team perspective,
He gonna have like Jordan a forever brand, like a forever brand.
That's what Kobe was going.
Yeah. Like, you're going to always see kids wearing these shoes. You're going to always see NBA players wearing these shoes. Like, a lot of players, you ain't seeing that.
Yeah, man. I ain't going to lie, man. Sometimes when I just think about Kobe, man, or watch shit like this, I just shake my head, bro. Because it's like, shit is just, it's just still unreal that we talking about who Kobe was. Like,
right.
It's like, man, what the fuck, man? So let's talk about this, right? Where were you when you heard what happened to Kobe, and what was your thoughts?
Well, I ain't gonna lie, I was asleep, and I had woke up to basically my phone going off like 3-4 times. I didn't really know what was going on. I thought it was something overly serious with the family or something like that. I flipped it over. I seen a report on Twitter, but it's Twitter, so you really can't believe everything you see on that motherfucker. I click on it, TMZ say Kobe Bryant dead in a helicopter crash. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. This was on an episode of South Park. I don't believe this shit. I'm going back to sleep. I got a phone call probably about maybe less than 5 minutes later. My nephew called me, and he was like, bro, ESPN just reported Kobe died. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Then I checked ESPN, and I found out that shit was true, and I just watched the news report. I ain't gonna lie, Kobe is the only celebrity on earth I've ever shed a tear about when they died. It's just the fact of how tragic it was, the fact that he had his daughter with him. The whole scenario is just crazy. It actually made me shed a tear that day, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, I shed a tear. Two celebrities. Matter of fact, really one. I was boo. Let me break this down. When Nipsey Hussle died, right? I fuck with Nipsey, bro. I fuck with him before niggas was fucking with him. So when he passed, nigga, I know, my eyes were just watery. A little real, the little real nigga tear.
Facts.
But nigga, when I heard about Kobe, nigga, I was in this bitch boo-hooing in this bitch, nigga. Like, like you lost somebody, you felt it in your gut, your heart, like
you felt like family for a second.
Nigga, and it was crazy, bro. Like when I found out, right, I was working a night shift at the hospital. I came home and I'm on Facebook. And out of nowhere, I just saw somebody put damn. First, I heard helicopter crash, Kobe and the family. I'm like, oh shit. Now I'm like, oh shit. Like it still didn't hit me. Like this shit can't be real. Cause I was like, oh shit, but I'm like, nah, this shit can't be real. That just sound crazy.
Yeah, that's how I was when I first seen it too.
But I was like, I'm still in shock, but I'm like, this shit can't be real. I'm going on Google immediately, bro. And first thing pop up, Kobe Bryant died at 41, helicopter crash. I'm just like, bro, what? What are you talking about? Like, this shit don't even sound right. Nah,
nah.
G. Nah, G, nigga. I mean, like, I'm just like, nigga, I ain't gonna lie. I kind of laugh a little bit. I'm like, dog, nah. Like, I'm
Bro,
just,
for real.
and then, nigga, I went to work that night, right? And I'm like, and I'm just looking at Kobe highlights and shit all night. And then I get home, you know what I'm saying? I saw my daughter and I started hugging my daughters and shit, with Gianna, man.
Yeah.
And then I'm watching TV and they just started talking about Kobe. Watching them talking about Kobe, talking about Kobe death and showing his highlights fucked me up. That's when I started crying, like, damn, like fuck,
Yeah.
bro. No, G, no. And then they started showing a husband that lost his wife on the plane crash. I'm like, this is terrible, bro. This is terrible.
Yeah. I cried the day it happened, but I cried like one of them real nigga tears. But I had a couple of them coming down because it was like, damn, this is Kobe. But like I said, I didn't believe it until I got the official ESPN report. I didn't want to see nothing else from nobody but ESPN. If it didn't come from them directly, y'all lying. Fuck all y'all.
But you know what?
But
It took ESPN a while. You know why? Because
what
the
was that?
Pro Bowl was on.
Yeah,
You gotta think. That was a week before the Super Bowl too.
it was. See, and that's why I was waiting on ESPN because I was like, if ESPN don't say nothing by the end of the day, somebody not telling the truth.
That shit
You
was
know what I'm
crazy.
saying?
I
But
think. Oh my bad.
I know I was just saying, but I agree with you. I really shed a tear, really damn near. I think it was the Monday morning after I seen it on Good Morning America. And all his highlights started showing, and I immediately started crying again. Like, damn.
And Good Morning America. Fuck them. What was that broad? What's her name?
I can't really even remember, bro.
Yeah, I don't remember the bitch name, man. But anyway, man. But yeah, man. Man, that took me a while to get over for a minute, nigga. Like I was like, damn, nigga, I really just got over the Nip situation. Now this shit just hit. Like, yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
dog.
I was excited to see little Gianna, man.
I was
Connecticut.
too.
You know what I'm saying? That shit
And
crazy.
and I really think Kobe was gonna make a true impact on the WNBA. Like, and that's one thing that probably won't get enough, you know what I'm saying, shine. But Kobe really truly was helping out the women in the WNBA, and like just with him alone helping the women's push for his girls basketball team. That just people just don't know how much that meant. You know what I'm saying, to the WNBA alone. Like just to see a former like an ex NBA player,
Yeah,
a legendary ex NBA player at that, take the time out of his regular day life now to focus on helping his daughters and other females get better at basketball.
exactly. Next question. What's your favorite Kobe game? You could do
I knew you was finna
you could
go
do,
there.
you could do, you could do at least one or two. You could do at least two.
Okay. Okay, honestly, I gotta go with the '81 game. That's got to be in there because he was
Yeah.
hitting all types of ridiculous shit.
Yeah.
But honestly, a low key game of a lot of people don't remember. The game he hit the game winner against Portland. He was rocking the jersey number 8. He hit the game winner, turned around, and basically just walked off.
Mm.
Like at that moment, that version of like no, he didn't walk off. He did a little step back, pulled up, was double teamed, faded away, dropped it. He did that in overtime, and he repeated that same play before that in the fourth quarter to send it to overtime. At that moment right there, I knew. I'm like, okay, at all costs, this man is going to try to win. It doesn't matter. Double team, faded away, all net, falls on the ground, gets up, game winner, raps. Go home in Portland.
Mine's is damn. Mine's is since you already say 81, I'm gonna pick some two different games. We're gonna talk about 81 just a little bit. But mine's for sure had to be game 5 against the Suns. Oh man, that last second play, Smush Parker, basically they stole the ball, passed to Kobe, and Kobe did some crazy shit. You know,
Yeah.
that Euro, I think that was the first time I really saw a Euro, bro. That nigga did this shit, and I'm like, oh fuck, he gonna miss the layup.
Hey, facts. That game was crazy.
And then for them to get the winning tip off.
Yeah.
And Kobe, this is why I love Kobe, bro. This is why you could tell he practiced his game like crazy. Because you think he got the ball on the left side of the court. He all the way to the right side of the court. He like I'm getting to my spot.
Got to where he wanted to get to.
He probably practiced that before. Like I won't be surprised.
I wouldn't either if that's a drill.
Like and then that. Come on, man. Yeah. And they should have won that series, bro. Like real talk. But yeah, that was my favorite. And man, what was another favorite, bro?
You know what? Hey, I want to change my answer. You just reminded me. Since you mentioned in playoff games. I did too, but I just thought of another one. Game 1 against Denver. The Lakers played Melo.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That game was insane. Kobe and Melo was going at it.
Yeah. And even Kobe said, man, like, bro, niggas say, man, hey, man, look, Melo is a tough motherfucker to guard.
He is.
Niggas is like, man, niggas be like, I was hurting after playing with Melo, no.
Yeah, that's a big. He throwing elbows, swinging his body into you. Yeah,
bro,
you gonna get hurt playing Melo.
That was a good one, bro. That was a good Denver team with Chauncey, Melo, and yeah, that was in Birdman. That was a good team. That's a good one.
Yeah, it was.
One of my favorite games. I ain't gonna lie, man, them Kobe and LeBron games, like Cavs and Lakers.
Yeah, those used to be some battles.
There would be some battles, boy. I'm trying to think of a single game, bro, where I was like, fuck. Damn. I want to say it's either between when he made that game winning shot on D Wade, the one
Christmas
leg.
Day. No, that wasn't Christmas. That was after All-Star break, I believe.
Yeah, one of them days, nigga. Shit. He scored 60 like 3 against the Mavs.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Yeah. I know I'm missing something, bro.
Kobe
But
got so many games though.
too many games, man. Shit, when Utah, Darren Williams,
Oh, they had them battles.
them battles was crazy. Um, man, bro,
Any
I'm really
battle you want to mention with the Celtics, you can put that up there.
yes. Any of the Celtics. Uh, shit, man.
Oh, masked up Kobe after D Wade broke his nose
Yeah.
when he
All
came back
star,
and played the Heat.
All Star Kobe, man. Like all those when All Star games was fun to watch when you was growing up, bro.
Yeah, when they actually wore their away jerseys and they wore their own jerseys to All Star game,
Yeah.
that was fire.
Oh, remember the play? My favorite, one of my other favorite ones. Remember when teammate in Orlando, he made Kobe fall and shit.
Oh yeah, and
He
Kobe came back next play and punched.
nigga tapped the backboard. I'm like, whoa, this nigga how cold. He
That
dangerous.
pissed off number 8.
Nigga ducked it and just turned around. Bam.
Slapped backboard as hard as he could.
Man. Man. But yeah, man, this shit sucks still this day. See, let's say last question. Um, favorite Kobe quote.
Hey, this month, it's not serious. I ain't gonna lie, it's pretty stupid. A lot of people may not remember it, but Kobe had a commercial when he was promoting his shoes, and it had Kanye in it. And Kanye was trying to give Kobe advice. Well, Kobe's trying to give Kanye advice, and Kobe was like, well, Kanye said, "Well, I'm the best." And Kobe said, "But are you a different animal
Yeah,
and the same beast?"
do more.
Kanye was like, "The fuck does that mean, Kobe Bryant?" You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, it's stupid as hell, but that shit used to always just make me
I
laugh
get
though.
it though. He like, look, I ain't say I just did what I had to do. Tell you what you need to do. I ain't say I was gonna respond back. Tell you, hey, you're welcome. You marinate on that.
That's why it's funny. He's like, you know what? You take this and interpret it however the hell you want to.
Yep, exactly. Oh my god! Remember, Stephen A. had a show called "Quite Frankly."
Yeah.
Stephen A. He asked Kobe like, how, what I'm saying, how you feeling, what I'm saying, what are some things you had to do to fight through this, and he was talking about him, fighting that case,
Hmm.
that great case, what I'm saying. So he and Kobe said, well, it was God, you know, God is good. And Stephen A was like, well, did you know that already, or did you start understanding that, when the incident happened? He said he like, you could know all you want. Once he carry you and the cross, then you know.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man.
That's some real shit.
But yeah, man. Rest in peace to Kobe, man.
Yeah,
You know,
R.I.P. man. Legend.
miss you every day, G. 8 and 24. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Who could retire 2 numbers? The fuck? You know what I'm saying?
The only one now. I ain't gonna say his name because it's a Kobe show.
Oh yeah, the next one is already my man, that man from Akron. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He the
You know,
next up, but Kobe is the first, and I ain't gonna lie, he's the most legendary one.
for sure, man. My goat, my Jordan. The greatest player of all time to me is Kobe Bryant. But yeah, man, make sure y'all like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. CJ, you know what I'm saying? Got some final thoughts.
Oh yeah, nah, man. Obviously, great show, man. Appreciate you for having me on as always, dog. Y'all can find me on the JVJ Network, 8 p.m. every Sunday, man. Catch me up there.
All right, yeah, check my man's out and like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Sports Talk with Rob. We out.